Here's a healing move and some foot fitness. If you're healing anywhere around your toes, your feet, your ankles, if you're starting to get anomalies like fallen arches, collapsed arches, or bunions
or crab, what are those called? Claw toes?
Mallet toes, claw toes, things are kind of getting out of alignment, and you're just not getting the kind of strength, flexibility, and resilience you like to have in your feet. Check out these couple exercises. First one is called short foot. It's commonly taught among chiropractors. That's where we had first learned it from and have seen it again and again. And all you're going to do, you could be sitting or standing, and I'll just come closer so you can see what's happening with my foot. You're going to simply begin to lift your arch. So it's like the ball of your foot and the heel are grabbing into the ground, and you lift the arch and you lower it. You lift, right? The foot gets shorter and you lower it. Lift. Now I'm not clawing my toes in. Notice that. So my toes might engage a little, but it's really my arch lifting and lowering, lifting and lowering. Try about a half a dozen sets of that on one side, then repeat on the other side. This is a great way. For example, my arches started to collapse when I was going through adolescence. I had a flat foot, and this is one way where I have actually regrown my tissue and actually lifted up the integrity of the arch or the architecture of my feet.
Feels good, actually.
Yeah.
And then to finish it off and to help kind of support the kind of the shape of your foot and the strength in your feet is to just single out your toes, just some toe lifts.
Yeah, let's check this
So
one
let's
out.
give it a try. So what you're going to do is you're going to first kind of plant all the toes into the ground, kind of lift up, and then just plant the toes into the floor. And now just focus on lifting the big toes up towards the sky and drop. Do that a few times. Lift the big toe and drop. Lift and drop. If you want to get super fancy, you can lift the big toes, drop the big toes. Now lift all the other toes while you keep the big toe connected to the floor and drop. Let's go back and forth a few times. Nice coordination for your toes. Also really great strengthening exercise for your arches. Also helps prevention of bunions and the separation of your toes.
Think about it. I know I have to look down while I'm doing this.
Sometimes I got to get my own hands involved. Sometimes you even need to tell your toe what to do, and you have to lift it and give it some cues.
Now you don't have to be squatting like us. That was just so we weren't the headless foot instructors.
You can do this standing, you can do this sitting, you can do it inside shoes, you can do it without your shoes on, but give it a try and notice if you can start to bring your brain into your feet.
Oh, I love this one. Nice.